The project is just an icon in Chicago. It's just an awesome project. It's going to be there for a very long time, helping millions of people.
When we went into the design phase to build this place, yeah, I think we all felt that we were part of history. There had not been a new campus, a new building on campus in quite some time, and so we knew we were building something that needed to last a long time, and we were reshaping the future in healthcare, particularly in Chicago and maybe beyond.
Overall, the transformation program for the medical center was pretty close to $1 billion investment between the technology and the facilities that were going on, so it was a pretty significant investment for us. And I think, again, it was in two core topics. It was our facilities and our technology that are really core to the patient care that we drive. So because of that, it's an extremely important project for us as an institution.
It's a model project, not only a model Jacobs project, but it's a model project that I'd love to do it again. So every project I go to, that's my goal. That's my goal now. I'm trying to make this new project match and live up to the expectations that I think we set for ourselves after the Rush project. We built a very strong relationship. We still talk to the guys that we worked with and the women. They still remember us. We still have people here working on their capital projects program. So I think from the relationship component, it's huge. I don't know that we could have built a better one.
For us, it was one family. I mean, there was really no difference. Maybe initially, because none of us knew each other, when you go around the table and identify yourself, you knew who was Jacobs, you knew who in the room was a doctor, who in the room was a nurse, and what everybody's role was. But over time, it didn't matter where you came from. We were one team, and for us it was just called the Office of Transformation, and as one team, that's how we worked.
They felt like they were completely part of our team. They had a shared passion about delivering a really high quality outcome for us. They wanted to make sure we did it on time, on budget kind of stuff, which was really good discipline. But the passion was 100% there from the entirety of the team. It was fun. If you went around the room in that team, every single person who was in that room cared deeply about the outcome that was going to be kind of left there, and everybody cared about kind of the legacy that would be left behind by this.
It's tremendously satisfying. I say to clients and our teams a lot that our project is not finished until we have moved patients in to the beds. We're not just in the construction and delivery business, we're in the hospital operations business. So once we have patients in beds, that's when our job basically stops. But it continues because you want those hospitals to be successful as well. And that's what is very satisfying to me as being in this business.
The day I've seen my kids get most excited about my work was the day I brought home a picture of me with the construction helmet and the vest on, walking the site with these guys as we were walking with it, right? So I could take care of 100 patients in a given week and tell my kids about it, and never got them excited. I showed them one picture in a hard hat, and they said, "Wow, you're building that building? That's fantastic."
I don't know, I look at it like I walked in this morning and I looked at it and it's kind of like one of your kids. I have 2 kids, and you raise them and you do all these things that you have to do, and you go through a ton of trials and tribulations to get to the end, and you just hope that you can raise your kid to the point where you can walk away from it. And the building is the same way for me. I mean, it's almost the same feeling. It's like, wow, we took it from nothing, other than somebody knew they needed something new, and they knew they had about $1 billion. We took it from that to, I'm sitting in the building right now. It's cold outside, it's warm in here, the heat's working. There's patients coming in and out. It grew up. It was like a kid that grew up. So yeah, it brings back a ton of emotions for me.
For me, this project is really a huge sense of pride for me. I came up as a designer doing medical planning, and the biggest satisfaction for me was always finishing a project and handing it over to the docs and the nurses, and just seeing the smiles on their faces of saying, God, now we can, excuse me, saying, you know, now we can provide so much better care to these people. They're so concerned about providing and helping people, and I'm thinking that I get to enable